Tonight I checked out Gracie La Palma, which is in Orange County, not too far from my house, kind of on the way home from school, but I came here for one reason and one reason alone, and that's because they had class number 3, positional control from mount and the body fold takedown. I'm a completionist at heart. I like checklists, I like being methodical, and I like finishing what I started. And so to complete my entire card, I needed class number 3, and I do believe I need class number 20, and then I'm done. So I happened to notice on the Gracie University website that Gracie La Palma was teaching class number 3 tonight. So guess what I did? I stopped by so I can make sure I get class number 3. I believe they're gonna teach it later this month in Torrance, I believe around October 23rd, but I was trying to get to the point where I could take my test by Halloween, and it just made sense to knock this out and to visit another CTC. So these guys are cool. Alex is a knowledgeable guy. There were a couple other black belts there that were really cool and really helpful. A lot of cool tips and tricks. I know that, Torrance is so big and Torrance is kind of like the standard, but it's nice to have smaller class sizes sometimes and get a little one-on-one attention. And so I don't have a lot to say about the technique. Positional control from mount is great. There were a couple of cues that Alex had said. He said we shouldn't even need to use our arms because your hip pressure and your hooks should be enough. The arms are kind of like a last resort, which is a cool, interesting thing I hadn't really thought of before. I'm sure they said it at Torrance before. I guess I just hadn't heard it in a while because it's been a while since I did this class. And then the other thing he said is when you do the low swim, he had said elbow up, scratch your armpit. That's a wonderful little cue of how to bring your hand in, scratch your armpit. So I thought that was a clever way of putting it, but body fold takedown is what it is. The low swims, the high swims, positional control from mount, it is what it is. Another class in the books and one step freaking closer. I need one more class, just one more class to fully complete every single class in Gracie Combatives 3 times, and that class will probably happen tomorrow. So I hate to say it, but this is really just checking the box, but the box has been checked and it's on to the next. So I need you to do 3 things. I need you to stay focused, I need you to stay positive, and you always gotta stay vigilant. See you next time.